I guess Blake Lively's concrete evidence isn't as concrete as she hyped. Meanwhile, the only evidence we're actually getting is stuff that's exposing Blake Lively.
She's quoted as saying, I actually poisoned the whole cast against her co-star and boyfriend, Penn Badgley.
You made the allegations first, and then you tried to make input and change the direction of the film. Are you saying that the chicken had to come before?
Welcome to Celebrate Rush, your go-to for the latest Hollywood bombshells. Hugh Jackman has just shaken up Tinseltown with a stunning revelation. Did he seriously unveil Blake Lively as a hidden genius pulling the strings behind the Deadpool and Wolverine project?
My goodness, wait till you see Ladypool. She is gorgeous.
Ladypool was played by Blake Lively.
She just had a baby, too, and can't even tell. I don't think you're supposed to say that. That's okay. I identify as a feminist.
Shocking turn of events has fans scrambling for answers. Why is Blake Lively suddenly in charge? And how did this behind-the-scenes takeover come to be? Strap in, because we're diving deep into this explosive Hollywood shakeup. Right now, drama is unfolding on the set of the much-awaited Deadpool and Wolverine movie, with Hugh Jackman, yes, Wolverine himself, stirring things up by claiming that Blake Lively has taken the reins of the production. It may sound like fiction, but this real-life Hollywood power shift has both insiders and fans buzzing. Is this the biggest twist yet, or just a wild rumor spiraling out of control? It all kicked off with a single photo Blake Lively shared from the set, and now the internet is in total chaos. Stay tuned as we dig into the truth behind it all.
It didn't just end there. I don't know how I didn't remember this scene. Ladypool, portrayed by Blake Lively, gets to take nice pool down. Here it is.
Cozy time. Off with a single photo Blake Lively, wrapped in Deadpool's iconic red, sharing a kiss with husband Ryan Reynolds. At first, fans saw it as a sweet moment, but things quickly spiraled. The internet exploded with speculation that Blake might secretly have a role in the movie, possibly even as a female version of Deadpool. But wait, this wasn't just about a fun little cameo. New bombshell reports suggest Blake's involvement runs much deeper. Rumors from the set hint she wasn't just there to visit, she was stepping in, making major decisions and shaking things up behind the scenes.
All of Ryan Reynolds' jokes in Deadpool, his jokes to Sandra Bullock, and everywhere else on the internet.
And this is where the story takes a truly wild turn. The film's director reportedly admitted that a single suggestion from Blake Lively completely changed the movie's ending. That's right, the grand finale of Deadpool and Wolverine was reshaped due to her input. This surprising level of influence has ignited serious chatter, with some claiming she essentially took over production. Even Hugh Jackman, yes, Wolverine himself was said to be stunned by how much sway Blake had on set. In a shocking twist, insiders now say he's revealing just how deep her involvement really went deeper than anyone imagined. And this shift in power didn't go unnoticed. Tension began bubbling behind the scenes and is now spilling into public view. So, what really went down on that set? The truth is starting to surface. The idea of a Hollywood Alistair secretly steering a major superhero blockbuster might sound far-fetched, but insiders say this is more than just wild speculation. While some reports may be exaggerated, the buzz is very real, and fans are divided. Some don't believe Blake could possibly hold that much power, especially since she's not officially part of the production team. But others argue that being Ryan Reynolds' wife may have granted her unique access and major behind-the-scenes influence. So, what's the truth? Is she just a supportive spouse with a few ideas, or did Blake Lively fully hijack the project? And why is Hugh Jackman coming forward with this? Now, as the story continues to unfold, one thing's certain. This is one of Hollywood's craziest plot twists yet. A strange mix of fact and rumor that's got everyone talking. But it doesn't stop there. This isn't just some one-time flex. Blake's been accused of pulling similar moves for years. Sources claim something nearly identical happened during the making of It Ends With Us. In fact, this behavior allegedly goes all the way back to her Gossip Girl days, where she was said to have made life miserable for co-star Penn Badgley simply because she didn't approve of him. Even though he was well-suited for the role, that didn't seem to matter. When she couldn't get him fired, insiders say she allegedly turned the entire set against him, creating such a toxic environment that it made his job unbearable. And the wildest part? She reportedly laughed it off later, treating it like a harmless joke, as if sabotaging a co-star's experience was just casual fun. Fast forward to now, and the latest name caught in the storm is Justin Baldoni. But this time, it wasn't just tension, it was a full-on takeover. Justin wasn't only starring in It Ends With Us, directed, produced, and even secured the rights. Yet, by the time filming wrapped, insiders claimed Blake had edged him out so completely that he didn't even get to see the final cut before it hit theaters. And to top it all off, sources say that at the movie's own premiere, Justin was pushed to the sidelines while Blake stepped into the spotlight, as if the entire project had been her creation from day one.
Terrible person she is. More and more just coming forward. But no, she's perfect. She's a crown straightener.
This story is still unfolding. But one thing's clear, all eyes in Hollywood are glued to what really happened behind the scenes. Is Blake Lively truly as influential as these reports suggest? Stay tuned, because the drama is far from over. When the questions started piling up, Blake did what she's known for. She flipped the narrative. Suddenly, she positioned herself as the victim, launching a shocking accusation against Justin Baldoni. But according to insiders, the claim was baseless and got shut down almost immediately. By then, though, the damage was already done. By the time It Ends With Us premiered, Blake and Justin reportedly weren't even speaking. And just like that, she had allegedly turned the industry against him. Even Ryan Reynolds, her own husband, is rumored to have cut ties with Justin in another situation that Blake reportedly twisted in her favor. But here's the thing about deception. It doesn't last forever. Now Blake's alleged manipulation may finally be catching up to her. More people are starting to see through the illusion. And the only concrete evidence that's emerged doesn't target Justin, it points straight at Blake. Leaked private messages, which insiders claim came from Blake herself, were intended to damage Justin's reputation. But when that tactic backfired, she allegedly pushed even further, demanding access to his phone records to verify the very messages she had leaked. Who does that? Releasing private texts and then demanding proof of their authenticity isn't exactly the move of someone innocent. It's the act of someone trying to cover their tracks. And if that wasn't wild enough, buckle up. Just when it seemed the saga couldn't get any more bizarre, leaked messages revealed that Blake Lively referred to Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift as her dragons. Yes, you read that right, her personal warriors, her enforcers. It sounded like something out of a medieval fantasy, as if she were building her own army to wage war against Justin Baldoni. Sources say Ryan allegedly pressured Justin behind the scenes to comply with Blake's wishes, while Taylor Swift reportedly threw her weight behind Blake's creative direction for It Ends With Us, ignoring Justin's original vision entirely. But here's the twist. It all backfired. Now, rumors suggest even Taylor is stepping back from Blake, reportedly saying she's nobody's dragon. And let's face it, when someone as powerful as Taylor Swift starts distancing herself, you know the situation has taken a serious turn.
Like, I need you to get on a Zoom with Taylor Swift, and we're ruining lives tonight.
Be very, very careful with your marriages, folks. This is the kind of
Little
thing that can happen.
dragon. It
Yeah,
is
but to your
diminishing.
point,
This the moment Blake Lively's iron grip on Hollywood finally begins to loosen. Stay tuned, because this drama is far from over. And here's where the hypocrisy hits hard. This is the same Blake Lively who has spent years portraying herself as above Hollywood's toxic culture. The same actress who's publicly criticized others for not taking their craft seriously enough. She's also the one who allegedly told Justin Baldoni that her career and reputation were on the line if things didn't go exactly her way. Yet, this is also the very same Blake who has openly claimed she's never worked out, never dieted, and simply lucked out with a good metabolism. So let's get this straight. She demands relentless effort, total compliance, and full sacrifices from everyone around her. But when it comes to putting in the work herself, that's apparently where the line is drawn. The double standard is hard to ignore. And now, once again, let's revisit the situation with Penn Badgley.
This comes from a Glamour interview where she admits to poisoning the whole cast against co-star Penn Badgley.
Because this is where things get really interesting. The same man Blake Lively allegedly tried to sabotage years ago. He's not just surviving, he's thriving. And here's the real twist. Penn Badgley and Justin Baldoni, the two men she reportedly tried to push out, are actually close friends. Now that's right, they serve on the same charity board, share the same faith, and have been spotted together numerous times. Meanwhile, Blake Penn Badgley doesn't even follow her on social media anymore. Coincidence? Or is the truth finally catching up with her? The woman he once dated, worked with for years, and shared the screen with has seemingly been erased from his digital life. And as for who Penn does follow Justin Baldoni, that small detail says a lot, not just about their personal connection, but about where Hollywood's loyalty may truly be shifting.
I think she did with the cast of It Ends With Us, which was poison them against